don't see these two teams meet anywhere else at the moment, but how would the current day Stormers and Hurricanes go if they were to meet yet again? This is two sides that have made their respective competitions finals, and of course this is the one place you need to be to see it happen. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back along to your home of rugby and the one-off what-if series where we make the hypothetical a realistic piece of action. Today's request is coming in from Johan 0872, and he wanted to see the Stormers up against the Hurricanes. So this is the teams that these two sides played in their final games of the season just gone, where they were both knocked out, or losing finalists in the Stormers' case this year. Of course, these two teams have met in the past, but it's been a couple of years now since they have met on the field. Now, if this is a request you're interested in, or you want to see something similar, you can make your request just as easy as Johan did. Just leave in the comments below any sort of stipulations you want to see, what two teams, where, or anything else you think might be fancy or funky. Leave it in the comments section and we can play it out for you, just like today's matchup. Now let's have a look at these two sides, and it's the Stormers who look rather impressive with a number of Springboks littered throughout their lineup. Kitshoff will start on the loose side of the front row with his old buddy Frans Maholba in the number 3 jumper. Another Springbok lines up with Marvin Audier in the second row, but it's an experienced but relative new look to this back row. Not too many caps in here. Dion Free, very experienced. Daimani will wear the upper side, a young prodigious talent, and even Roos will be at number 8. It's a good partnership down the halves with Herschel Yankees and Mani Libok will be running the show at 9 and 10. Of course, look out for the excitement machine of Leyland Zass, who will be on the left wing. At fullback, Damien Willemse, a sure hand but a very good attacking weapon as well, will be wearing the 15 jumper. For the Hurricanes, well, they've got plenty of talent themselves. A number of All Blacks, a number of up-and-comers. Josh Morby with its hands full at fullback for the Hurricanes. But look out for this midfield that pairs up Billy Proctor in 13 and Geordie Barrett in the number 12 jumper. Yes, you know Naholo, but of course you probably know Waisaki. Well, welcome to the new generation of Naholos. This time it's Kenny, and he is starting on the left side. Former Crusader Brett Cameron pairs up with the new coming talent in number 9s. It's Cam Roygaard who wears the scrum half jersey. It's excitement central throughout this back row, pitched up by Adi Savia, and of course a bit of a workhorse slash journeyman front 5 of Caleb Delaney, youngster there, with James Blackwell, Tyrell Lomax in the All Blacks as well, a very good player these days. Dane Coles, the veteran, and Xavier Numia rounds out the team in the number 1 jumper. And look at the bench, and there's plenty of ability and experience for the Hurricanes as well. Look at what is on there in 18. Owen Franks, as well as some up-and-comers there. Almua, Walker Lerere, Karifi. We all know about Booth, Love and Sullivan, the exciting backs for this team. The Stormers got a lot to go around as well when you look out for what guys like Blumenthal can do in 23, and there's lots of experience there as well. Front row, Kutzer, Vermaak, he's been around forever, and Fuchs in 18, Dixon, Engelbrecht, and Vernissen in 21. Let's get down to the action. The two sides look ready for kickoff. It's Hurricanes, of course, playing in the yellow, the Stormers in the blue. Let's get down to the action. While it didn't draw great crowds back in the day when these two sides met, today Newlands is packed to the rafters, ready for an exciting game between two teams who love to run the ball. Here is the kickoff, and it's from Brett Cameron, who gets a big roar, followed by a hush down to Yankees on his 22. And the Stormers with first use of the football tonight. Here is Stephen Kitshoff, pick and go, met with some heavy defence there. Adi Savia bring himself into the game very early on. Maholba, he chips in and helps out as well. Demani does very well. Gets one away to the excitement machine. Leyland Zass. Oh, massive hit at the back there. Huge shot from Josh Morby. And that's one way to shut down Leyland Zass. I'll tell you what, he's a threat. He is a big, big threat down that left side. But when you take him out with no arms, relatively high as well, you're going to put him on the floor, that is for sure. Mani Libok finds an extra few metres there. Good kick for touch off the penalty. And straight away we're seeing just what the Stormers can offer. A good attacking run from the outside. Here's Weaver to throw to this line out. Oh, just nicked out of the hands there from Marvin Audier. Setting it up for more before going to the back line. Daimani once more looking to spread it through Libok, and now on the right side is Angelo Davids, support on his inside channel. Great tackle there. Rohan now was pretty much in. Yankees will go himself. He's just a metre short. Big big chance now for the Stormers. Damani giving a Kitchoff and a try. Stormers lead early. Captain Stephen Kitchoff the try. Wow, the wingers doing the damage early. Sass and Davids. Look at that inside ball, perfectly finding Nell. He couldn't quite get away from the desperate defence of Roygard, who got there just in a whisker of time, but then the quick recycle, hard-running lines from a very experienced loose head prop in Stephen Kitchoff. Great start for the Stormers at home. That'll get the crowd involved, that'll get the crowd happy as well. And that's something that'll certainly be on their side as this game wears on. Here's Marty LeBlanc, good start. Right in front of the six, makes no mistake about that. It's 7 points to nil, the Stormers. Up over the Hurricanes here in Newlands. Brett Cameron. Just hit 10 minutes ago and he's back. Resuming play on the 11-minute mark. It's a rather narrow one this time. Just getting it over the 10-metre line, and Franz Maholba gleefully accepts the kickoff and grabs a couple of metres. Here's Yankees. Oh, great run there from Herschel Yankees, but he split the ball in the process. Dangerous player. Just see him snipe around there. Went in between Geordie Barrett and would look like Roygard as well too. Typically good defenders, but just managing to get on top of him there was Geordie Barrett. Taking him down in the tackle. Arms coming down. Squeezing the ball out of his grasp, and that's a shame for the Stormers. But first chance now here for the Hurricanes to actually launch something of an attack. Roygard goes to Cameron. Coming around to the right-hand side is Sinkerson. It's a lost an inside ball as well for Adi Savia. As he grabs the typical couple of metres extra. Deep is Cameron, looking for a kick cross field. He's completely bamboozled. Willems are here. This one's going deep into the end goal. The chase is on to the corner. But Willems will let the one run in, and Tane Coles, remarkably not the man you really want chasing a big crossfield kick like that, was the first man in yellow there. Don't know what quite happened to Naholo on that instance.
Bind.
A wasted chance, but it did elude the defence of the Stormers, which is going to be something they will take note of. Also just about slipped over in his own skin marks. He was that bamboozled by it. Here is Yankees once more. Drops off short to the try, score it, Kitchoff. Right on halfway now, the Stormers looking to establish their lead. Diamani goes short to his back row partner, Russo. It's a great little ball to Marvin Aurier. He's got options left and right before the right one. No! Josh Morby goes illegal once more. No arms last time, high this time. Climbing up a ladder to take Marvin Aurier around the head. And he's lucky to be still on the field. Not one, but two penalties for tackles in this game from Josh Morby already. He's got to be careful. What needs to be taken care of now is keeping these Stormers out for their second try. They are just 6 or 7 metres short now. And Joseph Dweber will throw the line out at the front. Nicely pulled down the head and does the job. And they look to maul as well. Dweber in the back. Lewis joins in as well. But Yankee says, no, we're not going anywhere here. Let's use the back line. Now drops it off short to Yankees, who was coming around the back. That was a good line there for Ruhan Nell. Kitchoff waits again, goes short side. They change their mind, go back and open, and now it's Nell once more. Dropped it inside to Maholba, and look out who it is! It's Stephen Kitchoff for 2! Please don't get all tonight. The captain is having a field day out there. Well, they always look likely here, the Stormers. Very strong on the attack. Kitchoff is doing everything. He's one who went short side. And they switched it back. Maholba said, not a chance. And then Maholba gets the ball back and then flicks it inside and outside again. It was topsy-turvy. It was hard to defend with players switching from the short side around the back of the ruck and providing those extra numbers. Well, you got big ball runners like Maholba and Kitchoff, of course, and two big devastating ball carriers at the moment. They are hard to put down. Here is Libok with another 2. It's 14-0. Stormers off to, dare I say it, a storming start here in this one, as they lead by 2 converted tries to zip. Well, it's been a very interesting opening 29 minutes so far. Brett Cameron not had the ball healed alike, but there was a chance for Hurricanes to score some points. They were loose and ineffective in attack as Dweber takes on the pass from Diamani. Now he's been very strong this game so far.
Advantage.
Wide. Then Zass drops the ball. Sinkinson picks it up, and the Hurricanes will have some advantage time to play with it, and they go
Advantage
straight through
over.
with Delaney. Takes on Phillipson. Great run there from Caleb Delaney. Now picked up from Roy Guard. Going sideways a touch, but drawing defenders, sucking them away. Namia. Flat ball. Nice to Yossi. And now it's out to the Holo. How are the wheels here? Phillipson coming across. Big Kenny, the Holo will score. Hurricane strike. And that was very fast. Not much production through the forwards there at all. Typical Hurricane style. A good bust from Delaney earlier, but this one was just a flat ball from Braden Yossi, and then a great line on the outside from Naholo, taking on Phillipson, dragging him over the line, and putting the Hurricanes finally on the scoreboard. Wow, that was unexpected. Two very different style of sides at the moment. Stormers happy to play traditional style rugby, building something up. Here is Jordy Barrett with the conversion. He just slithers it to the right. Unsuccessful on this occasion. 14 points to 5, throws the tee away in disgust. And some poor kit man on the sidelines is going to have to run and get that. Now these two sides are capable of doing that. It's good to see the Stormers though doing it at the moment with some well-produced rugby. That's the turnover, the breakdown. Namir lose the ball very quickly, and then they bundle it down. This right-hand lane with Van Staden. Very good trundle there from the second rower. Just about to the 22 for the Stormers yet again. Just have to wait for all the antics on this. So much room here for Herschel Yankees, and that is too easy. Braden Yossi was terrible at defending around those fringes, and there he is. Shake of the head. That was horrific defence from the Hurricanes. The Herschel Yankees, he saw this early on. He saw the space around there. Look, as they kept drifting in close to the breakdown, yet the rest of the back line didn't follow, and it left a gaping hole in defence around the fringe. Yankees is certainly experienced enough and still sprightly enough to get through those little holes. That was a big one really in the end. Third try for the Stormers. They look class above at the moment. 19-5, still a kick in here for Lebok. He's at the upright. And over? I think that one might be over. It is. Off the inside of the left-hand upright, and between the sticks it goes. Successful. Doesn't matter how ugly. And it is 21 points to 5. The Stormers leading the Hurricanes here at half-time at Newlands. Well, it's been a half that has been dominated by a very good Stormers side. Look at that possession, over 60%. They'll love that sort of domination in that area where they can really play their game out. Hurricanes, though, one chance and well taken, but they've had plenty of other opportunities that have been gone by the wayside. They'll be hoping the second 40 will change that sort of direction. Marnie Luok's back, and he's ready to kick off the second half. A tidy lead of 16 points so far for the Stormers as the Hurricanes looking to open things up here with Brett Cameron dropping great ball off to Lomax, and eventually it comes to a standstill with the forwards not really knowing what way to run. Here is Roy Guard. Ready run from him, Coles, turns it back, and Morby changes direction brilliantly. Sinkinson's got room. Now on the inside he's got Jordy Barrett. If he can find him, he does. Brilliant pass. Barrett though drags three defenders along. Lansdowne gets back up and in the line. Savia, oh, great work. Lomax, strong, hard run by the tight end prop. Roy Guard has to wait for this one, but now he gets in. He's going to go for a little run, but he's wiped out, throwing the dummy. Namia, he started the first and only try for the Hurricanes so far playing the scrum half. He tries to recreate the magic. Here is Coles. Well, that is a big fend away there, throwing Dialfree a long way back into his 22. Held up in the tackle. Dane Coles taking meters for prisoners here. Savia, wide, double cutout pass in the holo. Doubling round here is Cameron. Beautiful ball to Proctor. And Billy Proctor. Great finish by the Hurricanes. How good is that? Seeing your midfielders and fly halves doubling around your winger, creating that extra man and creating all that extra space. This is a good try. A bit of construction in this one from the Hurricanes. Look at that in the holo. You think you're He's normally the last man, but look at him. Back in support. 2-3 times. Taking defenders out and getting back up and back in support of the ball carrier. That is a great Hurricanes try. One that could well put them maybe back into this fixture. 21-10, they need this kick and Jordie Barrett delivers. Good kick. Right, the lead has been cut significantly now, just down to the 9 points. That earlier missed kick will be weighing on the mind of Jordie Barrett as this one wears on, but they need another try yet to really get themselves in the picture. Just 11 minutes gone of the second 40. Let's see if they can work something back in. Here's Roy Gard tackling on Libok.
Release.
Between those two so far. Lomax. Oh, that's a great pass. I was going to say a dead ball there from Yossi, but it's gone away to Naholo. And now Willemse playing the villain of fullback, and he's going to feel the wrath of the referee. He's had enough. And away goes Willemse to the bin for 10. And now this one is opening right up. Well, we saw Josh Morby deliver 2 very illegal tackles, and hold on to your hats, everyone. Jordie Barrett is going to kick this one back from New Zealand all the way here to the Newlands uprights. See, this is 55, 56 metres on the angle as well. Barrett! It's short and it's wide as well. As they run it back through now to the Stormers. And that's a good little explosive play here from Duplessis. Eventually goes to ground.
Release.
Just outside the 22 go the Stormers. Yankees goes back and it's a kick away from Angelo Davids. Finding Josh Morby on the bounce. He's got support back there with him and he eventually does use it to Cameron, and now back to Proctor. He's already got 1 try, but he is all alone out here, Billy Proctor. Looks to step around the outside of the defence, ranging across. But the Hurricanes do very well until that exact moment there, where Brady Yossi goes straight into touch. That was a very, very poor move from the number 8. 21-12, still the score. Stormers, yellow card, of course, still in effect. They've got a line out, though, just inside their half. Oh, stolen at the front. Very well played from Blackwell. Now Proctor out to Barrett. He's got Naholo with him. Will he go early? He does. Great little step inside. Naholo back to Proctor. Another high tackle. Oh, Naholo's gone down in a heap. And now it's going to be another yellow card. Yankees could be gone. 2 in the bin. Look at disbelief on the face of Stephen Kitshoff, but they've got to do something now, the Hurricanes. They've got to score a try. To the corner they go. Greg Cameron gets them within 6 or so metres. They do get Willemse back. This is a huge moment. Almost thought that set piece could have been 15 on 13, but they've managed to rush him back onto the field. Libok playing scrum half. You can see it there. Coles. Stolen from Aurier. That is huge for the Stormers. Now they'll look to run it out to a try scorer. Kitshoff opens it up to Davids. Oh no! Morby now. His 3rd. And he's in the bin. Oh, there you go, Morby. 3rd time is the charm for the referee, who delivers a little square Hurricanes jersey to the fullback. Oh my word, this game went from turning point to the Canes. Now the Stormers, back on level terms with 14 men, have a chance to put this one to bed. Excitement central at the moment. This is ridiculous rugby. For all the wrong reasons, though, I might add. Yellow cards and penalties not working out too well. There's the line out, very well worked again. Aurier has been on top of this game. As that's knocked on from Duplessis, it's picked up from Sinkinson. And he's going for a bit of a scamper there before finding his forwards, eventually taken down from James Blackwell. Inside the Stormers' half, it's Roy Gard, hide a little hole, found support of Proctor. Lomax, dive pass about 3 metres, gotta love the emphasis there. Here is Jordie
Advantage
Barrett
over.
taking up 3 defenders, and his advantage is over. So now they've got to play it with some sort of vindication here, the Hurricanes. Dane Coles! Great little half burst there from the hooker. Hurricanes desperate to hang on to this ball. Roy Gard goes to the right, and Roy Gard just about slips through. Ankle tap from Daniel Duplessis. Now to the right, Jordie Barrett, he's broken on the outside. Lamont at the back, as Willemse's back there. Back on the field, Willemse, back into the action. Here's a run. Yossi! He'll get it over. Try as required. 2 minutes to play. I don't think there's enough time here for the Hurricanes. Brandon Yossi scores. 2 minutes left on the clock. A little too late for the visitors. Willemse did very well. Just back on the field, of course, making an instant impact. And a good little carry there from the number 8, drawing over with Ruhan Nell. And getting his team potentially a last gasp chance to get in this lead. Can they do it? Can he kick this in time? Well, he may have enough time, actually. Kick is over. Well, 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 we've got 1 minute to go. And the Hurricanes now are within 2. The smile is plain to see on the face of Geordie Barrett as Josh Morby, the third of 3 yellow cards that went off all at the same time pretty much. Coming back on 1 minute, we've got 15 on 15. One misconversion is all that separates these two sides as they finally get this final stanza of the game underway. Numia running sideways, but eventually finding a bit of direction. Oh, they're playing some real sevens rugby at the moment of the Hurricanes. Roy Gard delivers off to Delaney. That's a nice cutout pass. Proctor, Sinkinson, back inside to Cameron. Back out wide it goes in. Dane Coles. This is ridiculous stuff, Landers. Back to Proctor. They're not dying wandering here, the Hurricanes. They're throwing everything they've got at this one. Lomax. Wide pass out to Naholo. He can make things happen from nothing, and he's doing exactly that as well. Phillips the last man there, and he just gets an ankle tap on him. What a run there. Crazy, mazy stuff there from Naholo. Xavier drops it off to Yossi. He's feeling good now. He's made a few errors tonight, but that last play from him has got them right back in the game. Roy Gard has been threatening around the fringes all evening long. Xavier, he's always going to have a go. He's always going to have the support of his teammates. Dane Coles picked up, delivered to the turf.
Release.
It's not even one off, it's just taking it up and going. There's Blackburn, that's a nice ball out to Johnny Barrett. There's the chance, Barrett's going to go alone. Johnny Barrett driven backwards. Great defence there. Oh, Damien Willemse may just save his team. Coles, he won't pass. Not an opportunity like that. He goes himself. Roy Gard, he's gone backwards. Yellow jumpers required for the Canes, and they get them as well. Yossi, Namia holds it up. Wide ball. Here's a 2-on-1. Proctor goes to Naholo! And the Hurricanes will steal this into death and come from nowhere like a hurricane from the horizon. Kenny Naholo has stolen this for the Canes. The final buzzer went right after the kickoff. And now we've been delivered a match winner. Proctor maybe went a bit early, but Naholo showed all of his wares. The step, the dummy, and then the pace and acceleration. What a try from this young prodigy, Naholo, a name well known in New Zealand rugby circles, and this may be the next coming of it. Here is Geordie Barrett, missed a kick that gave the Stormers the lead for most of the game. And he nudges that one off the top of the upright. It will not matter though. This crowd is silenced because the Hurricanes have won it well after time. Well, to come to Newlands, beat down 21-5 at the break and storm your way forward in the second half to pick up an 80-plus minute winner. Certainly is stuff made of steel, that is for sure. A great win by the Hurricanes. It didn't look like it was going to happen until that 79th minute when they got that last-ditch chance. 3 tries to 4. Kits off with a double. And of course, Herschel Young gets the other. Marty Livok, 3 out of 3 off the tee for a very good night. Tries for Yossi and Proctor, 2 for Kenny Naholo. And of course, just 2 out of 4 for Geordie Barrett off the tee. Not as great as tonight, but a win certainly is a win. That possession stat turned around a massive way from half-time. It was about 62%. The Stormers at the break turned around to 71 for the Hurricanes at full time. That tells a big tale, but this game was close, it was tight, it was exciting, and it delivered on everything we could have wished for. The Hurricanes win this time, but the next time they meet may not be so lucky. The Stormers outfit certainly is a great team. Well, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for the request, Johan. I hope you enjoyed that matchup. Unfortunately, the Stormers fell short, But if you want to see them in action again, you can request them once more against the team of your liking. Even a rematch, we've seen it happen before. Maybe it could happen again. Until next time, no, thank you all for your requests, and thank you all for tuning in and watching. I'll see you all next time, but until then, take care.